First of all, were you surprised to see Kershaw out there to start that inning?
No, I think that was the rumbling after Game 4. Everyone was talking about how Buehler was going to go as long as he could, and then for the possibility of Kershaw coming in, so we weren't surprised about it.
You've batted against Kershaw a lot in his career. Obviously, he's been doing this a long time. Nobody's going to be the same pitcher for 10 straight years, but is he just easier to bat against now than he was 5 years ago?
Yeah, tell him that. See what he says. No, definitely not. Like you said, he's been doing this for so long, and he's been great for so long. But I think maybe you want to say we got lucky tonight, or, we just wanted to be aggressive. We knew that, well, I personally knew that he is always going to be around the zone. He's always going to be a strike thrower. And we wanted to be aggressive and just try to put the barrel on it, and we just happened to get him tonight.
Howie Kendrick had some bad moments in this series. To see him come through the way he did with the Grand Slam, how did you feel for him in that moment?
Oh, man, Howie's been doing this all year. So, I mean, personally, it was no surprise. He's the epitome of a professional hitter. He's like 45 years old and still doing this. But, man, I mean, we're all going to make mistakes. We're all going to make errors. I mean, we're human. We're not, perfect people. I mean, that's a part of the game, and he's not going to give up. He's just going to continue to keep on trucking, and that man can hit. So he did what he needed to do.
Was there a turning point in this game where you felt like you guys were going to take this?
Yeah, I think it had to be in the 8th inning once we tied the ball game. I'm not sure if it was the crowd or the energy of the dugout, whatever it might have been, but I try to stay right here the whole time. I don't know, you guys know, so I kind of just can see the energy get a little bit higher in our dugout, and you could see the Dodgers and their morale, and even the crowd. People started trickling out, and so. Man, we just try to pounce on that and try to take advantage of it.
You were watching the crowd in the 8th inning a little bit?
Oh, 100%. Hey, there's not too many people that can experience moments like this where you have 40,000 people cheering against you. I'm looking in the crowd. I'm enjoying it.
Your bullpen had been criticized, sometimes fairly. Where did the confidence come from that you had to where in the 8th inning you felt like, even though the game was tied, that you guys could take it?
Oh man, Hudson and Doolittle, they've been shut down or lights out, for the majority of the year. They've been awesome. They really carried us to the later half of the year. And man, you try to face a 6'6" guy, Daniel Hudson, throwing 98-mile-an-hour fastballs and an 88-mile-an-hour slider, and see if you can like it. So I mean, tell me, I'll become confident in those guys.
Let's go to the third row here.
Hey, Anthony. Howie admittedly had a difficult series, and he was 0 for 4 when he stepped up to bat in the 10th. When you saw the ball clear the fence, what was your reaction?
Oh, man, I was trying to push it out. I was on second base, and there had been a couple balls hit pretty well in the beginning of the game or earlier in the game, and they got caught at the wall, and Howie hit his dead center, so I was trying to, all right, go. And I knew he had his squared it up real well, and it was loud. And I was just trying to tag up in case that Bellinger caught it. But I was really ecstatic that it went out.
Just to follow up, when Walker left the game and he turns the ball over to Clayton with a 3-1 lead, Dodgers, obviously, they all, to a man, said they felt quite good about their prospects. How did you feel when you still have to face Kershaw now?
Oh, man, I think anybody that they bring, out of their bullpen or anybody on their pitching staff, I mean, there's a reason why they won over 100 games. I mean, they're a great ball club. They can hit, and then they can pitch as well. And so we just wanted to continue to stay aggressive and try to be confident. We're not going to just sit there and, take it and roll over and die. So, we wanted to continue to fight, and like we've been doing all year.
This team, it's been documented. They've had some struggles along the way, particularly back in May when you were floundering a bit. From where you were to where you are now, put it into words.
Oh, man, keep fighting. I think that's a story of maybe this organization. We've always either been really, really well and then came up short, or we've been plagued with injuries and had to continue to, fight out of a hole that we've dug ourselves in the beginning of the year. So we just wanted to keep on believing in ourselves and not worry about what people outside of our locker room were saying and saying that maybe we might not make it or maybe we need to trade everybody away. And we kept on believing in ourselves and, man, just kept on playing ball.